Good morning. Yes, still morning. Oh my! I wanted to talk yesterday. Talk, yeah, talk. Make a video um, related to my observations of me while I'm swimming. Um, so went for a swim yesterday and started my swim, and I just felt this tiredness. And so it's interesting that in reaction to feeling tired, then my mind wants to explain why I'm tired or justify or look for excuses. I just swam the day before yesterday and I swam quite fast. You got up this morning before your swim and you did an hour of movement training. Um, you blah blah blah, and it's like, and I just it's like they there wasn't this wasn't a cascade of thoughts. This was like here would come this thought, and it's like it's okay to be tired. Um, not quite finding my position. It's okay to be tired. Point. There doesn't have to be all this because I've talked about this so many times is that there has to be a because, and then why because, and then a story, and then I make that story true for my future. And it doesn't mean that this condition I'm observing is because of the reason that my mind comes up with. But if my mind comes up with a because, then I will get attached to that because, and then I will make that true in my future. So I know that. And so I also know under certain conditions, I have these first thoughts. And one of the things that I talk about again and again and again and again is this self observation. And I believe that there's so many different things that the thoughts are seeds that I'm planting. There's another song I learned many years ago. Your thoughts are prayers. Be careful what you're thinking. Um, and and I have just experienced so often the effect of my thoughts. Of course, they can create grandiosity and pleasure, and they take me to the future and to the past, and uh, but again, pleasure, suffering, consequences, karma, yin, yang. I think that's all involved with this physical plane of reality that this intellect is attached to. Anyway, got off story a little bit. But anyway, so I'm just like, okay, but I'm going to swim and I'm tired. And of course, I also notice that when I'm tired, it's easier for me to look at the people around me and see what they're doing and why is he or she or whatever. And it's like, come on, just swim. I think I told you I count my laps. So one, 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 two, 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 three, 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 three. So I just bring my attention, and I often use counting as a tool because I perceive it as neutral. If my mind is going to be active, it's very difficult to make it inactive. I can't go from this the Buddhists call monkey mind. I can't go from monkey mind to peace. I've not. Maybe that's possible, but generally, once this thing gets rolling, I have to roll it into a direction that it's not about making a negative positive, it's about making whatever it is neutral. That's my work now. I used to go negative, positive, and that was part of my transition of consciousness, but now I know it's negative to neutral. So back to my swim, and so yeah, I'm swimming. I'm swimming tired, and but I'm working hard, and I'm finding that I can use the other people swimming in my lane as motivators and not negative distractors. And so I also have, I told you I do this counting. So sometimes I'm counting often on my way back. It's like 8. It's like, no, I think it's 6. So when I'm in that situation, it's the rule is it's 6. It's 6. So if that means I have 100 extra meters when I stop at 1 kilometer, then so be it. But it usually was 6. And so anyway, I'm not exactly remembering why, but when I finished my first kilometer, I know I was really grateful that I finished it. And then because I had this uncertainty about the distance, I wanted to look at my watch and see what distance did I swim 1,000 or did I swim 1,100? And I swam 1,000. Yeah, so it was 6. Anyway, so it's like, okay, well, here I go. And I've noticed my swims recently, particularly in my second set of 1,000 meters, which is the plan, that's in lap 7. It's like, yeah, and you know what? You're going to have to do a lap 17 before you're done. And I say it just kind of like that. It's not like, ooh, 7. But I just listen. It's like, yeah, yes, there will be. And so I'm swimming, and I'm really feeling like I'm really slogging through the water. I'm carrying a couple extra kilos right now. There we go, telling stories. Fuck, sorry. Doesn't matter. I'm tired and I'm working hard, and I'm saying yeah, and I'm working hard, and I'm working hard because I believe I need to see myself working hard. Sometimes working hard includes resting. It's part of this package. So I don't work hard to rest. I don't work hard to get fit. I work hard because I believe working hard, strengthens me mentally, physically, and emotionally. So anyway, so swimming in my second set of 1,000 meters and slogging on through the water. And then I finish and then when I get to 17, it's like, ooh, 17. So that means there's only 18, 19, 20. That's like, so 17 is a cool thing. But looking at 17 from number 7, yeah. So it's interesting, again, the yin yang. So when I stop at the wall this time for my break, I take a drink, and I look at my watch, and I see that my time is 2 minutes, 11 seconds per 100. Now, that time is faster than I looked back. It's like, it's really fast for me. For me, it's very fast. Historically, I'm 220s, sometimes the high 2 teens, sometimes even the low 230s. and it was 2 minutes 11, and it's like, and it just reminds me that this thing does not know. This thing, when it's observing me, does not know. And I often, people who come to talk to me, and they don't see that their life is changing, and I just say, yeah, but remember 6 months ago you were doing this, and you're not doing that anymore. And 2 years ago it was like this, and now you haven't done that in a long time. And so, part of what I do is I remind people of the fact that number one, they are progressing and evolving, and their mind has a difficult time seeing it, and that it's difficult, particularly if I'm perceiving myself in any particular moment under stress, conflict, tiredness, whatever it may be, then I actually only see my limitations. And so anyway, I thought, wow, 2 minutes 11, that's something. So that's 2 kilometers, and I'm going to swim 2.5. And my mind was, yeah, but you've swum, no, 2.5. Here we go. That's clear. It's a clearness in here, in my heart. I'm going to do 2.5. So I thought, so maybe the last 500 will not be 2:11. Maybe it'll be, who knows, something slower. And it wasn't. And then that inspired me, as I said, to go looking back over my times. And I've had some significant physical challenges over the last couple of years. And I went even back before these physical challenges when I was at a relatively fit state. And I wasn't doing 2 minutes 11. I was doing 2:16s and 2:14s, but not 2:11s. I was doing some 2:10s. In the last week or so. And I thought, wow, I would not have thought that. And then I looked at my last 4 weeks. I posted that yesterday. It's like I swam more in the last 4 weeks than I have in any 4-week period going back. I think I went back to 2 years. And I didn't think so. It was not my intention. It was not something that I had any awareness of, but I swam more than 30 kilometers in the last 4 weeks. And yeah. So anyway, I guess the moral to the story here is, again, this reminder that I can't believe anything this thing says. It makes noise. It will try to describe the indescribable, either positive or negative. My place is with an open mind, an open, quiet mind, and an open, peaceful heart, and to be observing the signs and symptoms that I'm not, which is my mind saying this and my mouth saying that, and me looking over there, and me comparing, and in the future, in the past. Come on, I understand. My mind will reactively take a step in one of those directions, but with my commitment to self-observation, then it's just, aha, okay. Let's come back and find peace. So in a sense, these thoughts are just reminders that the moment before I had that thought, I was unpeaceful and didn't know it. Because those thoughts cannot manifest unless I'm out of peace. And so it's really a guidance system. and it's not for me to run around trying to look for the smoke detector and trying to figure it. It's like the smoke detector is going off. Get out of the house, hey. This is a personal system that works, that can work if I respond to it, can work really well, and I can get to the entry of the rabbit hole, but I don't have to go down the rabbit hole anymore and then drag myself back out of the rabbit hole again and then recover from that process. So anyway, oh, that's a long one. Yeah. Anyway, it is today is Monday, and I'm going to get off of this chair, and I'm going to go over that section of the house and start doing some, just some warm up training exercises. Nothing intense. Maybe later I get to the basement and do some bike and weight training. My sweetie's at work. She comes back this afternoon. Anyway, wanted to share that, and I hope you're doing well. And I'll talk with you later today, tomorrow. Who the hell knows, huh? But until then, have a peaceful day. Pow.